morning all. Good everyone. Welcome to the first ever High Side Racing League first broadcast. We are live at Dover, Delaware, the home of the Monster Mile. The race is underway. Eagle, our so far points leader, he broke out to an early lead but has fallen back. And the Dryden 400 at Dover, the mile. Let's kind of go through the field for you. We got MFF, typical. In the number 2 machine. Oh, we got somebody out. Going wide. Going into Pretty Boy James. He's driving in the 8 machine, riding side by side next to the number 9. Number 9 at Dan the Man. So this is a good battle for fourth. Dan the Man on the inside. Looks like he's going to take that. But oh, look on over. Oh, look, we got caution coming out. Looks like caution is out. I'm not exactly sure. Looks like a caution. Let's kind of take it through the field a little bit. Here's the number 12 machine. McTissel. He's having a good season so far. The Charger Sphinx in that number. Here we go back. The Eagles. Here we go into the restart. Eagles on the outside. The Evil on the inside. He's going to take the lead. Going on the inside in the 42 machine. Very strong car today. Evil has got a Grippin Racer. Evil OGR Grippin Racer got a very, very strong car on the inside. And that's one of the great things about Dover. There's several grooves. There's a low groove, there's a middle groove, and there's a high groove. As you can see, it looks like Grippin, he's staying on the low groove. Out to an early lead a little bit. Great battles going on. Looks like everybody's kind of single file, kind of getting strung out a little bit, getting there in their places, and we got some, looks like we got a little bit of going on in the back here. Dan the Man in that number 9 Hooters machine. He's got a little bit of company there. And that number 53 Venom. He's got a strong car today. He's looking to try to get around that Hooters machine in the number 9 car. These guys look very strong in practice. See Venom, he likes that middle groove. He started working that middle groove, trying to get that middle groove to come in a little bit. Going to McTissel. McTissel, he's had a strong car today. He's he's had a good season so far. Charger Sphinx looks like he's off to a little slow start onto this race, but in the practice, his car kind of came on in a long run to look like a little bit, but I think he's trying to battle a little bit of handling issues. And the same with Burnt Wood. Going back up to the front, you got Eagle and maybe a battle going on for first place here. Eagle's kind of looking over the shoulder here at Grippin Racer. Grippin Racer is staying on that lead so far. Staying out, take pace in the field. And it's not surprising to see Grippin Racer and Eagle both at the front of the field. These two guys are running 1-2 respectively in the points. Both of them have 2 wins apiece this season. Griffin Racer and Eagles both have 2 wins. As you know, Eagles took the last win at Pocono last week. He's been... I'll tell you, this is one of my most favorite tracks. This is my personal home track. Good evening, everyone. I am Shady Acres. Welcome to the first broadcast of Highside Racing League. Once again, we are at the Monster Mile at Dover, Delaware. So far, Griffin Racer has been out in front. Very strong car. On that bottom groove. Likes that bottom groove, making that bottom groove come in very strong off the corner. Going back in the field a little bit, Dan the man back here in 4th place. The Eagles looked like he was going to try to take the lead here. Eagles in the number 4 car, looking to the low side. Eagles going to try to make it. Oh, Griffin Racer kind of took off his nose a little bit. Eagle's gonna probably did the wise thing, kind of let off a little bit. It's real early in the race. You don't want to push it right now. You don't want to make a mistake and push an end of your race before it even started. So probably a good call there. Back off a little bit. He knows he has a strong car. 4 car is very strong. He's won the last race at Pocono. He's got 2 wins. But same with that 42. These 2 guys are leading the field. Got a good battle going on here between these 2 guys. There's Eagle looking to the outside. Looking to the outside. A little bit of a power move there. Going to the inside. And welcome everybody to the booth is my brother Sam. Sam,
Can you hear me?
Oh, I got you loud and clear, man.
Can you hear me?
I got you loud and clear. This is our... Oh, we got Eagle going to the inside.
Battle for the lead. Inside. 4 car on the inside. 42 outside. Side by side.
That is our points leader, Eagle, going to the inside. He's got the
4
lead.
car in the lead.
He's got it. Very strong move there.
That 4 car is strong.
That 4 car is strong. But these 2 guys, the 4 car, he's our points leader. That 42 car. That 42 car.
42 is not backing off.
Oh, no.
Now look, while they're battling side by side, 3rd place is closing in.
That's typical in the number 2 and 3rd. Looks like he's trying to catch up to him. He's kind of like in that middle groove a little bit. And the Monster Mile there, I know that there's several grooves here. Right there, there's a low groove.
Oh yeah, 3rd place is definitely going to make it.
Oh, there we got some pit stuff to make. We got some pit stuff being made.
Oh, we got
a little bit of trouble.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Trouble.
Pit road, caution.
Trouble coming on pit road. We got some problem, and this is going to cost a lot of time. A lot of time for those guys going in the pit. They lost a lot of time and a lot of damage. So Pretty Boy in the 8, he's coming into a pit.
Oh boy, we got
a lot of cars. Pretty much everybody's in the pit now. That was a major ruckus going on getting into pit road. Looks like the 13 in the Finks, he's going to be the first car off of pit road. So out of all that melee on pit road, Finks in the 13, it looks like he's probably going to come out and lead this race. More cars come out of pit. That was a big melee in that pit. for the first round of pit stops, a green flag stop. The number 2 machine, he's wiggling a little bit. It looks like he's a little bit loose. I think he may be made an adjustment. These should be our top 3. Pretty boy James in that 8 car. He looked good in practice too. And here's that 42 Griffin Racer. It looked like he got some damage going in that pit. I think that's going to definitely hamper his...
42 car has some damage on the front end.
Yeah, he's got some damage. That's definitely going to
affect the aerodynamics of that car.
I tell you what, that is. Hopefully he can get some more of that fixed up in the next round of pit stops, because that's just terrible, unfortunate luck going into that pit stall and having that having them bang in. It's number 9 car, Dan the Man. Looks like he's got some damage on that hood too. That hood is a little crumpled up on Dan the Man's car. Hopefully he can get that fixed up, but I know it's definitely affecting his time. Hopefully he can get that a little bit fixed up. We got a little bit of a battle here between a 53 and a 12. Venom and the 53. Trying to get that spot back from the 12. Oh, they got into the wall a little bit. 53 open the door for 53. Oh, man. McTissel in the 12. Looks like he got a little bit loose coming off that corner. Definitely popped into the wall a little bit. I don't think he got too much damage on it, but I think it might definitely affect the handling a little bit on that race car. Going through the field a little bit here. Here's Eagles in that 4 machine. He is strong. Very, very strong. And of course that 42 is still right on him. Even with that damage, that 42 is still hanging tough with him.
42 and the 4 are going at it again.
I tell you, these 2 guys, they are definitely the cream of the crop so far early in the season. Both of these drivers have 2 wins apiece.
We need a leaderboard.
Tell you what, these guys want to just keep going battle with one another. Here's that 42 looking to the outside again.
These 2 cars are equally matched here.
Passing on that 12 car. Looks like we got caution coming out, maybe? Looks like we got caution on the racetrack.
I can't believe they didn't throw a caution for the wreck on pit road. Oh boy.
Well, with this caution, hopefully it allows a lot of these guys a chance to... this is the end of the stage. It's finished up the first stage, so we're at the end of the first stage. So that was an awesome stage 1. Looks like Eagles took that first stage.
Probably a good time to come in and get tires.
Oh, you definitely want to get 4 stickers, don't you, Sam? The end of the stage, you get some of this damage all fixed up, get 4 stickers, and go at it for stage 2, huh?
The track looks like it's rubbering up a little bit.
All right, looks like we're getting ready to start the second stage. Eagle in that 4 car. Grippin Racer in that 42. Let's see if they go back
Green
at
flags out. Stage 2 is underway.
But I tell you what, I think Venom might have to say something in that 53 car. And Finks in that 13 car, he's got something on there underneath that hood, I think, too. They were looking strong in practice.
I'm really impressed. These guys are good.
And these guys are going at it, man. Here's Pretty Boy James in that 8 car. He moved up to the 3rd spot.
Got a good battle here.
Yeah, Pretty Boy's got, looks like he's got the 53 car looking on the inside and outside of him, and he's taking that bottom line. I tell you what, he was dialing that car in practice.
42 cars right on the tail of the 4.
Yes, he is. He's gone back right up, and it looks at that. Up.
We got a good battle for the lead.
Oh, here's that 8 car.
We got the 8 car underneath the 42.
There's the 8 car.
8 cars in second
42.
place. The 12's on pit road.
Well, here goes the 42 back underneath the 8. And these guys go side by side. That's what got Eagles to get away in that 4 car now.
Now look here, they're going by side, and that 4 car's checking out.
I tell you what, 8 and Pretty Boy James, he's going to try to lock down that 2nd spot there. He's going to try to race Eagle down. I tell you what, that 8 car got something under that hood, I'm telling you. He was dialing that car in on practice.
Well, that 8 car looked a little unstable on that turn.
Maybe that 42
car coming back underneath.
That 42 car maybe getting up into that, up underneath
now
that
look
spoiler.
Here, they're side by side, and the 4 car's getting some distance.
There you go. I don't know, that 42 car gets under that spoiler and takes that air off that spoiler and gets that 8 car a little loose. He tried to get underneath of him, but just couldn't make the pass there.
Well, the 4 car's loving this. Well, these guys go side by side. That 4 car's going to say, see ya.
Pretty Boy James, it looks like he might kind of close that gap a little bit on that 4 car. That 4 car got a little wiggle to it. It looks like he might be having a little loose.
They're nose to tail again, that's why. As soon as they start running side by side, that 4 car ports some distance.
Oh, we got
contact.
42 back into the 8.
Oh, we got a Quaid in the wall.
In the 8. Oh, man. I tell you what, he'll get it. He's going to regroup on that.
The 8's got to regain his composure and go back again. That 4 is putting distance on him again.
He is. That 4 car is strong. He has been strong all week.
I don't think anybody's got anything for that 4 car.
There's Venom in that 53. He's had a good run so far today. He's had a good run. He's running a strong in the top 5. Running that 4th position. There's McTissell. He came out of the pits. He's had a rough day, man. And that's a shame to see. That, you know, he's a good driver. He's put a lot of hard work into that car. I think he just got caught up in that early melee on pit road and just got so much damage. He's trying to put that car back together, but
that car's not getting any better. That car is damaged on the front. That's a shame. I don't like to see that happen.
I don't like to see that either, man. He's put so much work into it this season. Go a little bit through the field and burnt wood in that 34.
Looks like things have settled down for a little bit.
Looks like it. Looks like
we got another battle.
That 8 car may have
8
burned
car
up
got
something.
passed by the 9.
Oh, the 8 car, he may have burned up his car a little bit, pushing it so hard there at the beginning of the stage. He's backed out to the 5th spot now.
Well, he got into the wall a little bit. I don't know how much damage he might have suffered from that.
Well, I tell you what, Dan the man in that number 9 Hooters machine, he's liking that. He's 3rd in the point standings. I tell you what, he has looked strong this season. He's got 1 stage win, and he's come close a couple of times to actually pulling it off. He might be able to do it here if he can.
Yeah, he's going for 3rd place. It looks
he's
like.
going to battle that 53 machine in Venom. We got a nice little battle going on here, don't we?
Yeah, the 9's closing in on the 53. They're nose to tail going into 1.
Taking a look on the inside. I tell you what, Dan the man, he definitely wants to get up in that 3rd spot. He's 3rd in points. As they said, Eagles.
There he goes. He's going on the inside. He's got him.
Can he get him off the corner?
He's got him off the corner.
Got him off the corner. Very strong move.
Here comes the 8.
The 8 going to follow him?
The 8's looking to the outside. Now he's looking to the inside. The 8's on the inside of the 53.
I tell you what, these guys are going hard. These 3 guys right here, Pretty Boy, Venom, and Dan the Man. I tell you what, this is for 3rd place here. 3, 4, and 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And neither of them want to give an inch. You got to love this. The 8 car just keeps wiggling a little bit. It looks like he might be a little bit loose.
He's been unstable in the turns all race. I've noticed that car wiggling in the turns earlier. He's all over the 9 back for wants that spot back.
Just makes me wonder if he may have pushed it a little too hard early in the stage and kind of burned up his tires a little bit. Kind of used up what he's got. Oh, we got
a car on pit road.
Coming down the pit. Our leaders in the pit.
Leaders are on pit road.
Leaders coming down pit road. This is green flag pit stops here. These are our leaders down pit road. So that's going to leave Dan the man in lead as of right now. So Dan the man's going to take over the lead in the 1st position in that number 9 Hooters machine. But he's
still got a pit.
He does have to make a green flag pit stop. Looks like everybody's come in except Venom and Dan the Man. They're both staying out. And everybody else is coming in. It's good to see McTissel get back into the pits, maybe get a little bit more damage fixed up on that machine. And I really, really want to see him get back up and get in there in that fight. 13 in that Finks machine, in that 13 car, Finks. I tell you, Finks has had a good season. He's running 7th in points. And here
13 cars on pit road now.
So that's going to, everything cycles around to where obviously the 4 car going to be back out in front. Still got guys out here on pit road here. Pretty Boy coming out. Looks like Dan the man in that 9 machine's in. And Griffin in that 42 machine, he's still he's trying to run the 4 car back down. Looks like he's still got a little damage on that hood though. Dan the man, he was running 3rd in that Hooters machine. He's getting ready to come off of pit road now. Hopefully he'll make some adjustments and get back in there.
We'll see what kind of adjustments these guys are going to make here.
Venom the same. Here's McTissel. Hopefully he was able to get some. You want to see a guy like McTissel. He's had a strong year. He's just had a better race. He's actually 4th in points coming into the race today. He's 4th in points. He's gotten he doesn't have any wins or stage wins, but he's still running strong, 4th in points. So he wants to get a good finish here at Dover, but that damage is just a lot of damage on that 12 machine. I just want to see somebody like him get back up into it.
That damage is definitely affecting the performance of that race car. There's no doubt about it.
Here we got burnt wood in that 34 machine. The burnt wood. He's actually new. He's one of our newer drivers. He's making, I believe, his first start tonight in that 34 machine.
Looks like he's doing a good job.
Yeah, him and Typical both. I think Typical also in that 2 machine, but I think he had something's happening. He may have had to bow out. That 2 machines has been on pit road. I don't know if he got lagged out, but that's a heartbreak right there. You don't want to see that happen. This is his first race of the year, and he's already in the garage, and you hate to see something like that.
I don't like to see anybody have bad luck. That's a shame. Well, the 9's going at it with the 8.
Yeah, the 9 and that 8 back at it again. Here's Dan the man.
Side by side, all the way around here. Nobody's giving an inch here. They're side by side all the way around, but I think the 9's going to take it.
He's got it cleared on it. He's got him cleared on it that time. But I tell you what, the 8's not going to let him go.
These cars are equally matched here.
Pretty Boy James, he's had a good showing in that 8 car. He and Dan the man in that 9 car, they're looking strong. They're not going to let they're trying not to let those leaders get too far ahead of them. But here there's the leaders, Griffin and Eagles in 1-2, the 4 and the 42. They're still going at it.
Looks a good race here.
There he goes. He's going to look on the inside again.
These 2 guys are going at it. 42 is right in the Forest tire tracks.
Yes, he is. This is a good race in here.
Looks like we've got a lap car coming up. These 2 are all over each other.
They are. They're putting on a show. The Highside Racing League on Thursday night. Thunder Racing at Dover. Awesome racing. These guys are going at it. There's Venom in that 53 machine. He's looking good in that car. He made that car run pretty good, trying to get back up there. Kind of hoping for a caution maybe to get back out, to get everybody bunched back together.
The field's stretched out pretty well right now.
Yeah, everybody's strung out
except for the lead.
Oh no! That 34 car's got some damage on it.
Oh wow, yeah, we got into something.
He got into something or somebody. That's definitely going to affect the handling on that race car.
Yeah, that's going to affect that car.
Oh man.
The hood's all buckled up.
They got the leaders coming up on them too.
We're coming up. The 4 and the 42 are coming up on 2 lap cars here.
This is going to get.
Boy,
oh, here we go.
This could be interesting here.
This could get interesting. They did the right thing. You're moving out of the way for the leaders here. They're not gonna get in the leaders' way. They're gonna let them go on by. Those leaders are just going at each other, 1 and 2. These are good racers. They look out for each other. You know, they respect one another, and that's what you always want to see on the racetrack. And these guys, the Eagles and Griffin in that 4 and 42, they just nose to tail.
Just can't get up there, that 4. I think that 4 car is the strongest car. But that 4 car makes one slip and he's going to lose the lead. Tell me.
Yeah, he does.
Pit stop.
Got him come down pit road and making another green flag pit stop here. This is maybe a short pit. Looks like we got a couple guys coming down pit road. Burnt Woods, he getting down the Burnt Road. So Eagles, he's still on the lead. Let's see. Look like he's coming down pit road for his pit stop.
Yeah, you can't. Once one leader comes in, yeah, other guys are gonna have to come in soon, shortly after.
And that 8 car, he's down. Griffin in the 42. So looks like Dan the man in that Hooters. I don't know if he's made his pit stop yet. I think he's getting ready to come in to make his. I think he's stayed out and maybe hoping for a caution.
I think a lot of these guys are hoping for a caution.
Well, definitely punched a lot of guys back up here. You see Eagles in a 4 car. He's back on pit road. He's still on pit road.
What's going on with that 4 car?
Oh, yeah, it's a slow stop. Maybe he got a penalty. Maybe he entered a little bit too fast, maybe. I don't know. Oh, man, that 12 car, he's coming back in. He's got so much damage, man. I hate to see that. The 4 cars, he's back out there now. Oh, we got a car back in the wall.
On the inside.
Dan the man into the wall.
9 car got in the wall.
I think he got loose trying to get into pit road.
Dover's pit road's always tricky.
Oh,
always
man.
has been.
He's going to lose a lot of time with that. I think he was really trying to stretch that out and really hope for a caution being the leader while everybody made the stop. Venom in is his pit stop in that 53 machine. McTissel in that 12. Hopefully he can get some of that damage picked back up. Finks in that 13. He's coming down pit road to make his stop. Burntwood in that 34 making his first start tonight. That car looks like it's not handling very well. I think some of the damage that he has is definitely throwing his car out of whack.
44's in the wall.
But I tell you what, if I'm not mistaken, that long pit stop in the 4 car has allowed the 42 to be the leader. That 42 is in front of the 4, and I'm not sure if the 4 car
Are they on
had
the
a
same
penalty.
lap? I'm not even sure if they're on the same lap or not.
And that 42 car looks like he's been taking advantage of a long pit stop of the 4 car and is out. Looks like he's the leader by himself now. I'll tell you what, there's Dan the man. He's had a good ride in that 9 car in that Hooters machine. Same with Venom in that 53. He's had a good run in that car in that 53 machine. He's looked strong all week, and yeah, hopefully he's got that car running pretty good. He's having a good run. Good to see Venom have a good run today. He's right up there in the thick of things with the point standings. He's currently 5th in points. Looking for his first win. He does have a stage win under his belt. Hopefully be able to use that as a building block kind of and advance and maybe get another stage win, possibly another win, but he's looked good today. Same with McTissel. He's had a rough day today, and you don't like to see that. And McTissel, he's 4th in points. So he's right up there with the leaders. So he's trying to salvage. He's trying to salvage something of this day to get as many points as he can. You know, with a rough day, and that 12 car just really beat up and has a lot of damage up there. Finks in that 13. He's looked good today as well. He's having a good run. Chargers Finks, he's looking at a good run today, stay up there in the points. He's right up there in the middle of the point standings himself. Burnt Wood, like we said, he's making his first start of the season. He looked good early on, but then looked like he got into the wall, or he got into somebody, possibly the wall, and it knocked out the handling of that car, and it just hadn't been able to handle since. But he looked real good early on. Hopefully there's some time left where he can maybe get that fixed up a little bit, but it's good he's making his first start, looking good in that 34 car. And of course, back up to Eagles in that Ford machine. Our current points leader, currently running second. He was leading the race all race long. Went into the pits, had a long pit. I don't know if he had a penalty or what, but he had a long pit stop. And because of that, definitely opened the door for his rival, Griffin, to take over the lead, which he's our current leader now, just hanging out there in that 42 machine. Tell you what, these guys have looked good. These boys in the High Side Racing League, this is our initial broadcast, our first broadcast with these guys. And I tell you what, we're having an absolute blast. Absolute blast, these guys. Very good drivers. Dialed in these cars. Worked very, very hard in practice. Get these cars handling right, and just had an awesome race so far today. Here's Dan the Man in that Hooters machine. He's had a good race as well. Venom kind of going through the field a little bit. There's Matisel in that 12 car. We got another round of pit stops. So Eagle, with Griffin back in the pits, Eagle's going to look like he's going to take the lead back over. Dan the Man's going to stay out. So it always gets fun when you have green flag pit stops, that's for sure. Here comes Burnt Wood, he just coming out of the pits. Here's Eagle. He's going to have to make another green flag stop. I hope he doesn't certainly have any more problems on pit road, because we'll have to possibly ask him at the end of the race what happened on that pit stop, but he's out there in front right now. Eagles still our current leader. Looks like here he comes down pit road. Here he comes down pit road. Make his pit stop. So we're going to see what happens here with these pit stops. Is that going to leave Griffin take the lead back over? Venom back in the pits. McTissel. And here's Eagles. He's going and pulling into the stall now for his pit stop. The Pretty Boy James in that 8 car, he was having an awesome run. Still having an awesome run. Very, very competitive car today. Showing a lot of muscle in that A car. Looks like things are kind of strung out a little bit. Here's Griffin. Dan the man on pit road in that Hooters machine. Venom. Looks like he just came out of pit road. McTissel on that 12 machine. And Finks. And Finks says he's had a good race today. He started off very strong, but looks like he got into the wall a little bit. Maybe threw out the handling of that car. But they've been working on it, trying to get it back up there. And he showed a lot of muscle early in the race, that's for sure. It's good to see. Good to see him put be very competitive in that 13 car, showing a little bit of muscle. It's good to see to have him having a good run. Burnt Wood making his first start tonight. Going back to our leader, Eagles. Eagles came out of the pits, still in first, with that 42 hot on his trails, as usual. Pretty Boy James on A car in the third place, trying to run the 42 down. So it looks like Eagle, Griffin, and Pretty Boy are top three. Griffin at 42. And Dan the man, he's going to have something to say with some fresh tires on there. He's got stickers. And Griffin to the high of the racetrack and opens the door. That 8 car and the 9 car both going underneath of him. We got a three-way battle for the second place. Dan the man and the 9 machine trying to get under Griffin in that 42, and he's going to do it. Pretty Boy in that 8 car and Dan the man and the Griffin coming back underneath the Pretty Boy. These guys are going at it. Oh man, he just tapped the wall. Oh man, he was battling. He pushed it so hard, got him a little bit loose, got him into the wall a little bit. But he's not going to quit. He is going to keep on thundering after him. But I tell you what, that is shaking things up a little bit. That has made Dan the man now in second place, trying to run down Eagle. Going back down a little further in the field, that 13, that 53, Chargers, Finks, and Venom. And back to our leader, Eagle. He's got a nice little comfortable lead out there. And those guys were battling for second spot, allowed him to break free even more a little bit. So it looks like he's got a little bit of a cushion behind him. So what he just doesn't want to do now, he just doesn't want to make any mistakes. He just wants to drive it clean, hit his marks, get in and out of the turns. Nice and easy, nice and smooth. He's got nobody around him. And trying to seal the deal here at Dover. Eagle, our current points leader, won at Pocono last week, so he's looking for his second win in a row. I tell you what, Dan the man might have something to say about that if he can get up to him. I tell you what, you got that 9 car. He's been fighting all day and got himself up in his, looks like the 2nd spot. I believe he's running 2nd now. And he's actually closing ground now on Eagle. I think he's closing ground a little bit fast. Whoa, I think we got a battle for the lead here. We got Dan the Man and Eagle all over, or Dan the Man all over Eagle. Eagle was coasting by himself just a minute ago. Dan the Man out of nowhere, getting underneath of Eagle, and he's going to make the pass. Dan the Man in that 9 car. Wow. I'm back in the field a little bit, and these guys are still flexing some muscle back here with Venom in that 53, McTissel in the 12, Pretty Boy in that 8, and Grippin in the 42. And Venom, looks like Venom, he's coming down pit road. He's looking like making a pit stop here. So these guys, things are shaking up a little bit here with Dan the Man coming up on Eagle seemingly out of nowhere. I believe these guys are still going to have to make another green flag stop. And the man. He is showing he is the man tonight. Showing some muscle. I mean, came out of nowhere. Eagle was just dominating, riding all by himself out of nowhere. But I tell you what, he's going to have something to say before this is all said and done. Eagle, our points leader, first in points, trying to get his 2nd win in a row after winning Pocono last week. Came in here with Dover with a very good car, looking for a 2nd win. Here we go, back Grippin in that 42 machine. He was strong all race long. Oh. And we got some guys. And it looks like that's coming out to caution. And caution is out. Wow, this is what a race. What a race. And that's the end of stage 2. So we've just completed stage 2. And these guys getting ready to go into stage 3 and really show what they've got. Looks like pit stops are going to be made. Get some fresh sticker tires on. Fix a little bit of damage. This has been one heck of a race, and I think we are going to have one heck of a shootout to the finish. And here we go. We got Griffin and Eagles. It's going to lead our third stage off, and here we go to the green. Once again, Eagle and Griffin. But I tell you what, this Dan the Man in that 9 Hooters machine, he's got something to say. And these guys are battling again. Here they go. Griffin underneath of the 4 car. Dan the Man in the 9. All 3 of them looking for that first spot. Right out the gate of stage 3. Here they go. These 3 are just nose to tail. Griffin underneath of the 4 car. But I tell you what, Eagle is not going to just give it up. Eagle is not going to give it up. The 9 car trying to follow underneath. And I tell you what, this is what Griffin wants to see this. Griffin wants to see these guys battle and try to check out a little bit. Dan makes the pass, and it looks like now Venom is going to try to get underneath of Eagle. I tell you what, Eagles, that car, he's trying to get back to the bottom. He was dominating on that lower groove. See, here he comes back. Now on that lower groove, he's looking to get back in that lower groove. And if he can get back on that lower groove where he wants to be, he's going to flex that muscle. Eagle, you know, he's going to flex that muscle. Here he comes. He's going to track down Dan the Man in that 9 car in second. Griffin in the 42 in first. And these 3 nose to tail. This is just getting started. Absolutely awesome racing. Pretty Boy James, he's had a great race. He's not going to say, he's going to have something to say before this is all said and done. And here we go for the lead. Griffin and Dan the Man. Griffin in the 42. Currently second in points. Also with 2 wins on the season. Looking for his 3rd win of the season. Dan the Man looking for his 1st win of the year. Riding in that second, putting all that pressure on that 42. And here comes Eagle in that number 4 car. And Venom in the 53 in the 4th place. He's eyeballing it. He's going to get up in there before this is said and done. I tell you what. These boys at High Side Racing League are putting on a show at Dover here tonight. Griffin in that 42. Trying to hold that lead down. He's got the clean air working for him. So that's the one thing he does have right now is he's out in front with that clean air, which does make a difference. That 9 car and that 4 car, I think they're looking at a little bit of strategy here. With the 3rd stage, you don't want to burn up everything you got, but at the same time, you can't let them walk away from you. And these guys, and here comes the 9 car looking underneath. The 42 car slipped up a little bit. Here comes the 9 car underneath. Oh, he got loose into the wall. The 9 car hit the wall. Oh man. Oh man, he regains control of it. Dan the Man now back to 5th spot. Oh man. Wow. Trying to make that move on the 42. He slid up the racetrack, opened the door, and Dan tried to make that move work. It looked like it broke loose on him. Got into the wall a little bit. And he's going to have something to say before it is. There's something, that 9 car's got something under that, got more muscle under that hood. Here he comes onto the 12 car of McTissel. who's worked on that car all race long. And there's a power move there on that 9 car. Dan the Man on a power move on the outside. But good to see McTissell on that 12 car. He's working that car all race long. Back up with the leaders. And here they go again. Venom in that 53 car. Currently in 5th place, running a very good top 5 tonight. Worked on that car all day. He's been up in the leaders all race long. Looking underneath that 9 car. Currently in 5th place. Very good run for Venom tonight. Very good run. McTissell in that 12. I tell you what, it's a testament to him and the damage that he had early on, and fighting back, and here he is battling with the leaders. I tell you what, these guys are putting on a show. Oh no, that's just something you don't want to see. Finks, he's had a good race run in that 13, and you don't want to see damage on that car, and that's heartbreaking. Absolute heartbreaking for the Finks in that 13 car. Burnt Wood making his first start of the season tonight. His first race in that 34 car, Love's Machine. And back up with the leaders, the Eagle currently out front. But you know, Grippin in that 42's got something to say about it. Dan the Man in that 9 car, he looks like he's coming down the pit road. He's looking like he's going to get that pit stop early. Coming down the green flag pit stops. McTissell in that 12 car, I tell you what, wow. The damage that he had, I mean, it looked like he was barely even holding on to it, doing everything but crashing it. Putting it back, working on it, and here he is battling, and here it looks like he's getting ready to come down pit road after running up with the leaders since the beginning of this last stage. Currently in stage 3. Burnt Wood in at 34 making his pit stop. Eagle still has to make a green flag stop. He's out front. Of course, you know who, Grippin right on his tail. Dan the Man, he just made his pit stop in that number 9 machine. I tell you what, who doesn't love a Hooters car? Venom making his pit stop in that 53 car. McTissell. Finks coming down pit road. Hopefully he can get that damage fixed up. That's heartbreaking to see. He's had such a good race, a strong race. And our leader now, Eagle, down pit road. He's going to come off the lead, come down and get 4 tires. But of course, Grippin already in his pit stop. Tell you what, Venom keeping them fenders clean. And that's part of Dover and the Monster Mile. And taming that monster is you got to keep these fenders clean. And so far, he's been able to do that, and that's one reason why you see him up with those leaders tonight. McTissell just had a tremendous race tonight in that 12 car, battling all race long. Received heavy damage early. Fighting back, and here we got a battle going on. He's running with position. And that 4 car of Eagle McTissell on that 12 car, hot on Eagle's trails. We got a battle back here with Griffin and that A car. And even with that bit of damage on that A car, where's that 8? There he is, pretty boy. Pretty boy James in the A car. He's, even with the damage, still hanging strong up there. But that damage that he has certainly is going to play effect in that handling. And you got to keep, it's so hard to keep the fenders clean. This is such a tough racetrack. And I tell you what, he's looking in his rear view mirror where you see that 9 car of Dan the Man. Oh, look, he getting in the wall a little bit there. Not too much. That looks like he's really trying to push. Really trying to push. As this race is winding down, we're in the 3rd stage. Coming to the end here. So these guys are really pushing for a strong finish. Eagle currently getting a little space. Tell you what, that 4 car, keeping the fenders clean, working hard on that race car all week long, dialing in that setup. He's always going to be he's always going to be one of the drivers to beat. Our current points leader, looking for his 2nd win in a row. Coming off a victory last week at Pocono. Trying to seal the deal here at the Monster Mile. And you got these 3 guys back here. Pretty Boy, Dan, and looks like McTissell. These 3 guys are running nose to tail, but running hard. It's been an awesome race. These guys have just driven these cars to their limit. He's gripping in that 42 car. He also has 2 wins on the season. Currently 2nd in points. Trying to stay up there with the points leader behind Eagle. He's currently our race leader. Venom in that 53. McTissell in the 12. Oh, looks like we had a car in the wall. And that looks the 34 car, Burnt Wood. I think he was trying to get out of the leader's way. Burnt Wood in that 34 car making his first start tonight with the High Side Racing League. And that 34 Loves car. It's a good showing for his first race. Good showing for his first run. I tell you what, he's just getting laps, learning, getting some laps and getting some experience under his belt, learning how these cars are going to run, how they're going to handle. It's a learning experience for him. He's putting on a good show, a good race, and he's only going to get better. Eagle in that 4 car. Out by himself. Of course, the last time he was by himself, he was by himself, and next thing you know, he looks in the rearview mirror and he had company. See if we can't cycle through the field a little bit. And Pretty Boy, he's still hanging onto that A car with the damage that he has. I tell you what, that just shows how much skill and talent he has holding that car straight with as much damage that he has to that car and still having it run up with the leaders all race long. I've been in that position too, but too much to say, honestly. Where you've had that damage and you're just you're hoping the race gets over so you can finish, get the points that you can, and then look forward to building off of the race. Look forward to next week. Now, Pretty Boy, he's had a good race. He looks like he's coming in and make a pit stop here now. Maybe he can get some of that damage fixed up and make a push to the final for the checkered flag. And Grippin in that 42. It looks like everybody is coming down pit road. Dan the Man, he's down pit road. Venom, McTissel. There's Sphinx in that 13 machine. Burntwood, and here comes our leader, Eagles, in that 4 car. He's making his green flag stop. Now, when you have these pit stops, it can make things quite interesting. As we saw in the first stage, in the first round of green flag stops, where we had trouble, about 3 or 4 cars jumbled on pit road together, and 3 or 4 of them ended up all together at the entrance to pit road. So you don't want to have a mistake here in a green flag stop. Getting towards the end of this race, we're in the 3rd stage. McTissel in that 12 machine, he's put on a great show. He's worked on that car all race long. And Fink's back in that 13 car. Eagle back out in that 4 car. Oh, he got a wiggle a little bit there. A little wiggle, looked like he got a little loose, but it looks like he's going to look on the inside of Venom there. Venom in that 53 car. Tell you what, he's had a heck of a race. And here comes a 4 car on the inside, looking on the inside. But 53 ain't just going to give it up. Venom isn't just going to lay down. But that 4 car is able to get underneath of him. And Venom's had a very good run tonight in that 53 car. Back to the field a little bit. McTissel in that 12 car. There's Chargers Finks in that 13. Looked very strong early on. Received a lot of heavy damage. Really toughened out all race and has stayed strong, putting on a good show. There's Dan the man in that 9 car, in that Hooters car. Had a great race, all race long. I tell you what, Dan the man is really trying to show who is the man at Dover at the Monster Mile. He's had an excellent race in that 9 car tonight. And here comes Eagle looking on the inside. Got a nice battle going here between the 9 and the 4. It's going to get exciting here. Here comes Eagle looking on the inside again. The 9 car closes the door on that. The 9 and the 4 nose to tail. Tell you what, right on his tail is Eagle in that 4 car doing everything he can do to try to get around him. But I tell you what, that 9 car, he's holding his line and he's got the clean air. Up and he's got to slide up the wall, and here comes Eagle underneath. And just like that, that 4 car, just like that, was able to slide right underneath, but the 9 car is going to have something to say about that. He's not going to just roll over. Tried to do a crossover move there. Wasn't able to seal the deal on it, but he's definitely trying to come back on him. Having a very good run in that 9 car tonight. Tissel in that 12. I tell you what, these guys have raced hard all night long. Eagle, our current points leader and leader of the race, looking for his 2nd in a row. Looking for his 3rd win on the season. Got a few pit stops looking like. There's Prairie Boy in that 8 car. That 8 car looks like trying to battle that 53 machine of Venom. I tell you what, he's had a good race tonight too. This has been one heck of a race. Here's Grippin. Evil Grippin Racer in that 42 in that McDonald's car. Currently 2nd in points. He has 2 wins on the season. Looking for his 3rd. And we have some more pit stops. Green flag stops. But Grippin was up battling for the lead. Held the lead for a while. And I think he's going to have something to say before this race is all said and done. Of course, Dan the Man, he's the same. He's going to have something to say. He's got muscle underneath that underneath that hood of that 9 car. And Venom in that 53, he's only made that car better and better. But he's kept that car clean. He's kept the fenders clean. And that's one reason why he's had such a good showing here today. And Eagle, the leader, coming down to make his green flag stop. The 9 car following him. The 8 car as well. That 53 car, he looks like he just has fresh green or fresh sticker tires on there. So he's trying to make up as much ground as he can while he's got the rubber to do it. And of course McTissel. They have worked on that car, worked on that car, worked on the car all race long. And the same with Charger Finks. And Burnt Wood in his first race. And he's only going to get better. I tell you, keep an eye on him as the season goes along here. He's making his first start tonight. And he's only going to get better with more experience that he gets under his belt. Back up with our leader. Eagle in that 4 car. Followed by the 9 and Dan the Man. Venom in that 53. He's looking to get underneath that 9 car, and here he goes. And he's going to do it pretty simple. Wow. Very good racing. The High Side Racing League. Tell you what, this has been a blast. Being able to broadcast tonight. Here at Dover, Delaware, the Monster Mile. We're in stage 3. Our leader is that 4 car, Eagle. Our current points leader as well. Just kind of ride along with him for a little bit. See, he was running that lower groove at the beginning of the race, and he's kind of moved up to that middle groove as that track has laid down some rubber. Griffin. He's hard charging. He's got that thing down to the floor. He's pushing it. And he's trying to make up some ground here. And as you see Dan the Man in that 9 car battling with that 53 again. They're still going at it. Looking to the inside. But that 53 closes the door on that idea. So the 9 regrouping. Looking to the inside again. Here he comes on that turn 3. Coming to the inside. Trying to make the pass on Venom. Getting into the side. He's going to make the pass. Coming into turn 1. He's able to do it, but here comes 53 on that crossover. And 9 is able just to get a little bit of clearance on him. Wow. What racing. This is just awesome. And keep your eyes back here, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your eyes back here on this guy. The 42 Agrippin. We just got past the 12 car. Looking up to make a move on the 53. Looking to the inside now. Looks like he'll make the pass. He's got fresher tires. So he pitted a little bit later, I think. So he's got some fresher tires. And he's trying to make the most of it. Venom coming down pit road for his green flag stop. McTissel in that 12 car. I tell you what, he stayed up there in the top 5 all race. Basically last stage. He had a rough go the first stage. He got involved in a little bit of a cluster on pit road in the first caution in the first pit stops of the race. And him and about 3 or 4 other cars got into each other on pit road, received a lot of damage, lost a lot of time, and had spent all race making it up, and here he is battling for a top 5. He looked very strong in practice, and I know just a testament to him that he didn't get frustrated. He worked on that car, worked on it, and kept it getting better and better. And of course, going back to our leader in Eagle, who is really flexing his muscle now as we come near to the end of the race. Like we have And that is going to be it. Eagles. And Eagles seals the deal and is the race winner here at Dover, followed by second place Griffin in the 42 car. Surprise, surprise, 1-2. What an absolute awesome race. Hopefully we can get our top two guys, Eagles and Griffin, into the booth. Wow, what an awesome, awesome race. Awesome race. And who do we got? Who we got with us in the booth now?
Me and Griffin.
This are 1-2 finishers. You guys, of course, a little bit of the cream in the crop, flexing your muscles all race long. You guys, 1-2 in the point standings, battling each other. I tell you what, you guys have put on a show. You guys have really put on a show. Griffin in that 42 car. Tell me, what are you going to have? You were dominating there. Was the car getting loose on you as the race went on, or on the longer runs? What was going on there?
It was a struggle to get the fuel mileage that this game was showing me out of my actual car. I was always 2 laps short.
All right, be smart out there.